Hello and welcome to the game show. I'm James Kennedy from the Amazing Magic Company, and the whole theme around this game show is Game Show in a Bag. And the reason for that is most of us, personally me, possibly you, we're solo performers. And this is the whole idea is to kind of give this a bit of a glitzy feel, but still in reality is we're performing ourselves with an audio program, with audio files, etc., etc. So it's very comedy related, but there is so many resources within this platform that you will be able to probably make 3 or 4 different game shows from this if you truly wanted to, or you could really make a full fundraising event night from it. There's just so many things that you can do with this. So inside the platform, and I'm going to show you there in a few moments, we've got lots of resources for you. Now, with complete transparency, I did release this a couple of years ago as a beta tested group before I actually released the proper platform, and there was a reason for that. Firstly, I didn't really want it to get into everybody's hands. And secondly, I was wanting to kind of get the feel with, is it just going to work for me or is it going to work for other people? And the results that people gave me, the feedback were outstanding. So I have been working on building a platform. It's took me a little bit longer than anticipated, if I'm being honest, but I wanted to make sure that I got it right. So I'm going to show you inside the new look platform, and we won't go into a deep dive there, but you'll be able to see where everything is. So let me just take you over and I will share my screen. Okay. So here we are. Okay, so we're now in the game show platform, and I'll just move myself into there. Okay, actually, I'll put myself down in the bottom corner there. Perfect. Okay, so right now you are in this section, introduction, because if you weren't, you wouldn't be watching this video. So this is basically where you just get your kind of an orientation, if you like, to where you'll find things. So in here, before you start looking at all the games and what you can do with it, please come and look at the show clips. And again, my performance style might be nowhere near as good as yours. If it's any better, wonderful. It means that you get something to aspire to. But the reality is, it's here for you as an example. This is not how you should always do it. This is how I do it. And again, if you want to look at it in different ways, you're more than welcome to use this resource as a set of tools to kind of put it over in your style. You don't want to be me. I don't want to be you. And that's how we can make this our own. Okay. Now, if you come into show clips at the moment, you'll notice that there's just this little kind of blank video, and there's a link to the Dropbox folder where you can download all the videos. Once you get here, the reality is these will be all uploaded to Vimeo, and the links will be here to watch them inside the platform, as well as you can download them as well. So it's a kind of belt and braces approach to it. Okay, so that will all be in here for you too. Again, at the moment, and this will always be linked to Dropbox, because we need to make sure that you can access these files to download them wherever you are in the world. If you turn up somewhere and your laptop breaks, or your iPad, or whatever tool you're using for your audio breaks, as long as you can log into the platform, you can download this stuff again anywhere, as long as you have an internet connection. So when we open the game section, and again, there will be more stuff added in here, but right now this is the core of everything that we've got at the moment. And literally you will kind of click on, let's say, go fetch. So let's just give you an experience of how this works. It will then take you to the go fetch folder. You have an MP4 if you want to actually create a video intro for this, so you can download that. But again, if you come down here and let's have a quick look through the folder. All right, so here's the go fetch intro. And again, you probably could play it from here if you had to, but I would say in all kind of seriousness, you really want to have this hard copies on your devices to make sure that there's no glitches with any lack of internet connection. So this is how it sounds. It's very cheesy, 70s style American game show.
Let's play Go Fetch. The object of the game is to go out into the audience and try to find the item I call out as fast as you can. The last person back will be out of the game.
Now, I don't know how you heard that, but obviously you're hearing it coming through my computer speaker, then going through my microphone, and then coming back to you. So the sound quality in this little piece of, obviously, explanation, do not judge the quality there, because believe me when I tell you, it's good quality content. Again, and when they do this, we've got all these little clips. So let's see for a cube. So listen to this. But it's just so much content, and this one game alone could take 15-20 minutes of your showtime up.
Go fetch something in the shape of a cube.
And you've got this, and again, this is all this is the copyright for this has all been paid for, so that I can create this, so there's no infringement if you're using any of this. Okay, and this gives you like a minute for every single thing you do. So if you do 10 items, it's 10 minutes plus. Okay, you know, it's a lot of content here, so that'll give you a feel for it. Let's just get back, and then we'll jump back in here. As I say, so all the content is here, and you've got, again, royalty-free music for the Limbo Challenge, and again, all the intros, etc., etc. And again, there will be more content coming in here. All the marketing tools are additional resources, and this is a new section that I'm quite excited about, because we're looking at this as an ongoing project. We want you guys to use this and say, hey, I really like this, but this didn't work so well for me, so I adapted it and done it this way. Guys, if you want to try it this way, then feel free to kind of use this with my compliments, because if you give, you're always going to get back as well, because everybody else will then start contributing and making your game show much, much stronger. Okay, so this is something here as well. And again, this is something that we don't have anything in at the moment, but we do have a lot of ideas in the kind of pipeline at the moment. So any time that we're going to be releasing new products, we will be posting it in here, and we'll be sharing it in our Facebook members only community. So you can come in here and you can get the skinny on what's happening. And again, with the new products that we'll be releasing, we're going to give you guys a good chance to get in there before anybody else does. And also, if it's like a kind of, if I'm working on a new project and it's way in advance, there's also an option to kind of be like a kind of Kickstarter type person, that you can kind of invest in it for less at the start, so that you can get something back that's obviously going to be more expensive at the back end. So hope that makes sense. I will stop sharing my screen now. Now, incidentally, as I say, this would have been released just before COVID. That was the plan. But as I say, I get sidetracked with other things. But it was always in my head, and I was bringing this out and putting other content together. So when you're watching the videos, you'll see me with a much fuller beard, a twisty moustache on occasions. So that was my kind of pre-COVID look. This is the cleaner, sharper look now. And as I say, during COVID, I actually spent a lot of time learning about online marketing, affiliate marketing, promotion online as well. So you're going to be gaining a lot of those resources as well. Incidentally, for those of you that have just joined, if you know of people that might be interested in this product and they're not your direct competition, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't give it to your direct competition, because you're going to make it your own anyway. But if you're a little bit, I know sometimes kind of children's entertainers, family entertainers, they can be a little bit protective of their assets. But if you want to share this with other people out with your area, there's going to be an affiliate program linked to this, which will kind of then give you additional money either back in your pocket, or potentially giving you kind of credit against the next product. And we have got 3 or 4 absolutely beautiful ideas right now that I'm working on. Again, membership-based platforms. And as I say, some really, really exciting stuff coming ahead just now. So all the time that I spent learning about this kind of technology and platforms during lockdown has certainly served me well, and ultimately will serve you well. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy Game Show. Please give us as much feedback as you can. We love to hear your results. We've had so many incredible wins from the beta testers already. Again, and if you have came across any of my other products previously, you'll know that I always give so much more value than you pay for. And it's just lovely to see my tribe, if you like, my people kind of coming up to me at Blackpool conventions and saying, oh, I love your this, or I love your magic wand kit, or oh, I love the handling of blah, blah, blah. You know, I've got a few things out in the market. This is not my first rodeo. And as I say, so I know that you're going to get way more value than you paid for this, as long as you use it. And I'm big on the kind of using the products. I make products for working professionals. You know, kind of having this and looking at it and never doing anything with it will be the biggest waste of money that you've ever done. So please don't do that. Use it. Let your people see that you've got multimedia kind of presentations, kind of taking you to another level. Believe me when I tell you can charge a lot more when you start getting this up. People will actually kind of book you for these kind of things. So this is something I used to use in my communion package, which would be like your kind of christenings, family events, more adults than children. And again, going back before COVID, I was charging probably at least double for my 2-hour party, I was charging double for a 3-hour family party, and I was getting that, and sometimes I was getting 2 of those a day. There's a lot of potential here. There was a lot of a thinning of the herd during COVID. So again, the marketplace is absolutely flourishing right now. There's a great opportunity to get into the marketplace after COVID. Get in now. All right. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Take care. Bye.